You're listening to MarceyLynn once again on WNHH LP 103.5 FM, your home for community radio.
Hey, hey, hey. Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Sorry we're late today. This is running a little bit late. Partially my fault. I promise I will be more aggressive. Thank you so much, Harry, again, for introducing me, as always. Again, happy Thursday. And that's partially my fault because I'm really not aggressive with the continuing to remind and put in your calendar and don't miss and be on time. So I'm going to be more aggressive. That is a promise. But I just want to take a moment while we wait for him to come on up and let you guys know about Wind Down CT. We had a wonderful time last night. And we actually had it. I don't know if you guys are familiar with the Central Avenue, the part where they closed down where Delaney's was, and now it's across the street. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful idea. You literally had one of the advertisement trucks play a movie, and you come and you just sit on the inflatable chairs, which, of course, I had a beautiful time doing that. I was just like laying out with my leg and everything. So that's a beautiful event that they'll be having again in September. So I plan on having them on to tell you about that. So that's what I was up to last night. And then, of course, I'm a karaoke junkie. So I'm looking forward to my karaoke this evening. And I missed karaoke last night because Wind Down was so wonderful. But Twiz will be on, and I am going to probably just spend a few minutes talking to him about Elm City Community Softball and then have him on again. I know he was having an issue parking, and hopefully he is getting his park together and getting here. So I'm going to go over some of the events that are happening with the rest of June. Any of our Black entrepreneurs, please, 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 there's still enough time to vend at Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street's on the 30th. I'm really excited about it being downtown New Haven. You see some of the signs when you're driving along. If you get a chance to walk by one of the signs, hit that QR code and make sure. I really, really want to see a lot of us out there supporting Black Wall Street. It is on a Sunday. It is, church hours for some of us. But, if you're a business owner and your pastor knows that, they understand when you have an opportunity to make money to, pay into where where you worship. So if you have an opportunity and have a business, go there, be there, please be there. And just a moment, Twiz is downstairs and he is coming upstairs. Yay, doors open. Come on, Ian. So we will get a chance to talk to him a little bit about community softball. Then we'll have a full interview later. I apologize again, like I said, for not being as aggressive as I should know to be. But I'm still a new kid, and he's one of my mentors, so he can yell at me about what I let happen, because I didn't. I just said it to him. We confirmed it, and I really didn't start calling him this morning like I know there's some guest I have to do that for. But I have to let him know I'm on the third floor. That's my fault. All of that is in there, but I think when you go downstairs, if you're invited, you won't know that the door is open if you're not aggressive to pull it. So here I go with the aggressive word again. But we will have a few minutes to at least go over Elm City Community Softball. And then, again, I will have him on. Along with ending in June 30th and you guys coming out for Black Wall Street, I really, really want you guys to come out and definitely support Sundresses and Linen at the Boathouse, my brother's event coming up soon, and Unity in the Community and the Gospel Fest. So those are things that are happening locally, and most of us know all you have to do is look up Gospel Fest New Haven on Facebook or look up Gospel Fest New Haven in general, and it's always a wonderful event, and we need to continue to support the events that are annual. And I'm fighting with my phone because it doesn't want to go tell him third floor. But I think we have to really continue to support one. Oh, and I went to Mima's last night. That food was absolutely delicious. The rice was good, and the smothered chicken. I think Twiz is downstairs. He doesn't realize the door opens. Harry, that's my fault. I told him third floor now. So when he comes on, we'll talk just very briefly about Elm City Community Softball. And I told him take the elevator to the third floor. So hopefully he's coming up right now. So that's the events. One more time, we're going to go over Black Wall Street on June 30th. Then we have Unity in the Community and the Gospel Fest, along with Sundresses and Linen. And I know there's a lot of other things coming on, but if you guys can get with me and let me know to your events that are coming, please hit me up on Facebook or any other of my social handles. MarceyLynn, it's MarceyLynn Jones. And once you put your event on, I can let people know what's going on. It's important. It's very important. So I would love to see you all there. And please come visit us on Sundays, as long as it's not torrential rain, at Gulf Street Park. We are there at Degale Field, specifically the main field, and the other field. Sometimes you'll see some of the younger kids playing there too as well. But again, I apologize for not being as aggressive. I know to be aggressive, but I'm just not aggressive. I feel like I'm bullying when it really is not necessarily bullying. It is to look proper and to be on time. So I will be working on making sure that my guests are on time and understand that, the time frame is important. That is partially my fault. And then it's the fact that I call and I just, leave it at that. But I do believe that we just need to continue to come together as a community. So Twiz has arrived, and we're going to speak very briefly about Elm City Community Softball. Then we'll fight through another show or schedule another show. So he's just getting here. So bear with me. Give me a minute. We're going to talk briefly about Elm City Community Softball. Then, of course, we'll work it out to have another show very soon. But we really just want to get you guys out right now for Elm City Community Softball on Gulf Street. And then he could tell you, most of you know him, but I'll let him introduce himself. And then he can go into a few minutes of Elm City Community Softball. And then we'll have another show where I will get some information that I want that I wasn't able to get this time. Twiz, I love you. And I'm sorry. And I just explained to people how I wasn't aggressive about it. And I know better, but, I'm just not an aggressive person when it comes to that. So go ahead, introduce yourself.
Grand rising, grand morning, beautiful people out there in the airways. I apologize for my tardiness. I totally forgot to be transparent. I woke up because a couple of ladies called me for the tickets for the R&B summer brunch day party, which is Sunday. And then you called, so I had thought you was another customer. So I was like, and you was like, this is Marcy. I was like, Marcy. Oh.
See?
The interview, I totally forgot.
I'm forgettable. I don't get that. Come on, Twiz.
Wow.
Sorry, it happens. It happens. That's my fault because we only had a discussion and we only emailed and I never really called you because I didn't want to get any more information until I had a chance to have you here. But now I just owe you a whole nother show at a right time, even if it's next week. So right now we just wanted to get people out for
today?
Sundays. Well, we can't finish today because I have somebody that comes on right after me. But
okay, so
we can do another show today, but we'll just do it virtual and then have Harry play it next week. How about that?
You only come on once a day?
On Thursdays, at 11.
Only on Thursdays.
But I can also do a pre-record, which is probably better for both of us because I know your schedule gets crazy and we're like, we burn that midnight oil. So we can always do a pre-record and we can promise people a pre-record because we know we can get that done and get it to them at least for, if not for next Thursday, for sooner than that,
Okay, well.
Whenever.
Hello, everyone. My name is Cuzin Twiz and I'm representing for 551 Entertainment, Cuzin Twiz TV. And one of my newest endeavors is 94.3 WYBC, the rhythm of the city.
They all left me because they wanted to play music, and I like talking, so I let them go.
What I'm doing every Sunday is I'm getting the community active with the parents, with the grandparents, with the adults, with the aunts, with the uncles, sisters and brothers. It's part of the community so that we could bring back fun on a Sunday, which is community softball. I was doing this previously some years back, and I brought it back because it was in high demand. Some of my fellow peers that used to play softball with me, and they was reminiscing on how much fun we had on a fun day, aka a Sunday. So with that being said, I took my time out of my busy schedule and said, all right, go for it. Let me shoot for the stars and let me get the people together so that we could have some fun, because I was seeing with the city was so much in turmoil, with just so much negativity, and a lot of adults and people just sitting home with a lot of time on their hands. They didn't have nothing to do. So at this at this day and at this age, especially at our age, we need to be active and exercise or whatever. So why not to bring back softball, co-ed softball, so that we can have some fun and
interact.
We
we have a wonderful time. We have a real wonderful
with each other.
Really a wonderful time, and I'm so happy that you did that.
Right.
Because it brings us back to community, and it's amazing. Because I was just telling him I went to Wind Down CT last night.
Right.
And it kind of reminded me of the opposite, like
Wind Down CT.
Wind Down CT. So literally, we went and we had floaties, and we're in that little Central Avenue that cut off where Delaney's is. And we sat there on floaties, and people brought their chairs, and we watched an old school movie, Coming to America. All of us know the words. So, it's a great idea. And shout out to my girls that are running it. And I'm going to have them on before their next one in September.
Right.
And that one's going to be downtown. So we got to be ready because we want to fill the park like we fill the park for all the arts and ideas things.
And
so now Elm City Community Softball, we really, really, even if you don't play, if you want to learn to play, listen, Twiz will tell you, they harass me on a regular. I do not play well. But I will come out there and do my best to make myself look crazy.
You don't have to be no professional. No. It's just all about getting active and having fun and networking, because we're not out there so that we can win the World Series.
Listen, feeling better in our community. If that's all we get out of it, feeling better about your community, about community, with community, and you know what, even settling disagreements in a funny, jovial way, it's just a jovial way. It's great because we be fussing at each other, and you the ooey king. And as soon as I get up, here we go.
It's more or less just getting the community involved so that we could get used to, interacting with each other and not walking past each other without saying hello, or if there's any type of issues that happen with the youth, and you would be surprised, like that's that youth mother or father or kinfolk, and we could interact with each other so that we could resolve it, because most of the issues and problems are resolved behind the scenes. And it's sorry to say, but most of us know each other. Most of us are family, or
consider ourselves family.
Yes, or they are phone
blood
call,
doesn't take it all the time. It doesn't have to be.
Or they are text away. So, and most of us don't know.
Yeah.
A lot of us are saying, "Wow, I didn't know," but now that we know each other and we are involved with our adult fun, this softball is for us adults. You know what I'm saying? You can bring your little kids out there, and they have the little water park and the splash thing across the field. But this is something for us, you know what I'm saying? Because this is something that we need. So
we have to show our kids that we can commune, which basically it is. We're communing when we come together as a community. Even if it's just for the love of softball, but then we don't have to love softball. You could just want to know or be entertained by it, because it's just so much fun to see even just the interactions between people and how things are settled. Even if there's a disagreement, like somebody, they don't say they're out, the way things are settled are different for us. Because we've been doing it so long. COVID has taken away the civilization, I think, with getting together.
I agree.
So now I really think that this is something that will bring that back. Just like
I
really would
agree.
love for most of New Haven to be out there, even if you're not playing. Just bring your chairs and come watch us be us.
Exactly.
Be community.
Come
and
on
I thank you again.
Come on and spectate and have some fun.
Because when I got the call, you already know. I was like, before she even finished. Like, Therese, I'm like, I'm here.
Is it my time over?
No.
Already?
We got a few minutes.
Oh,
I don't know. Harry, is the time over?
Nah.
Harry's giving us 1 minute. Yeah.
No.
He's giving us 5 minutes.
Oh, cool. Because
go for it.
I'm sitting here looking around. I'm like, yo, this is where I need to be. Like, look at this: the cameras, the microphone, the headphones. I'm feeling like, ooh yeah.
I'm feeling like, ooh yeah, I need you.
Yeah.
Listen, so one of my mentors, you got to know, like, as far as hood news is concerned, it's like hood media.
So this is where New Independence is at.
Yeah,
I never knew.
Yeah.
Never knew. Wow.
Well, welcome.
Yeah.
You know, you guys all left me, but now you know where I'm at.
No, you no. Let me change that because she say that all the time.
I know.
She say that we left her.
94.3.
No.
Yeah, I love Juan too, but you guys.
I didn't leave.
No, you're still doing it.
Yes, I'm still here. Look, and you have me here. Oh wow, look at me. Hey, that's my good side too.
That's not gonna make sure I got a good hand nails over
here. Yeah. That's my good side. Hi. How you doing out there? You know what I'm saying? I'm mesmerized right now.
Well, we got a few more minutes, and I'm glad that you're mesmerized because now you're going to have to give me a whole nother 50 some odd minutes.
Why not?
As soon as you can. Like I said, if we have to do a virtual and I shoot it to Harry, I know he likes getting the break. But
hey, so
let people know when you're available again.
Can I ask Harry a question?
Harry.
Hey, hi, Harry. So
that's Harry Drost.
So this thing that you got going on, is this available for everybody or what's going on here, Harry? Talk to me because I see a lot of I see everything.
New Haven Independent.
Yes.
Listen, I go to New Haven Independent before I go to the other paper. I'm not gonna say names, because you know what? It's local. It's people I know.
Right.
It's people that are going on.
And
right. I talk to people and let people know what other people are doing, and then it's set in stone. If you go on, YouTube, you can look me up. You can look up the shows from everyone and it's there forever. And it's like the things that you do. A lot of
serious.
Yeah, it's there forever. So
I didn't know that. Like, see, now this is something new every day because I could channel.
You should
all the traffic to where it need to be. And
a lot of the stories that you see in the newspaper, you will have someone covering or talking to that person specifically on the station. We have a lot of shows. There's a lot of different shows. La Voz Hispana. There's, all day long we have things. Love Babs,
Right.
Paul comes on after. We have.
So basically what you're saying is the New Haven Independent is catering to the
community radio.
Community radio.
It is the community radio.
So why this is my first time on the community radio?
Because I'm here now. So it's a little different because, there are people that always want to have the conversations, but it's the conversations about what's going on now. My show, as you know, is focused on what's going on in the community that's going to indemnify the community.
Right.
So I go for the people that are trying to bring the completion back to the community.
Right.
So me picking you out is because of you being one of my mentors as far as real news, like hood news, like what's going on in New Haven that might be going on elsewhere. But let's talk about the people that are leading in New Haven. And because of the conversations that we've had and your past and knowing where you're from and where you decide to love and stay, I had to have you on because a lot of people don't have it.
Well,
but I really want them to know who you are, like the conversations we had. So I'll take the 5 minutes, but I want an hour.
In this little short time.
I know.
Well, I'm going to just be totally honest with you guys.
Coming
back? Whenever she have me back, which is 4 minutes left, but I'm going to just be honest. And you guys is not going to get it in 50 because y'all going to thirst for more. I'm pretty sure of that.
Exactly. That's why you're here.
You know what I'm saying? And you never know. If she could pull some strings, maybe I could be independent as well and be up here and have a show. And I could bring some more people to really break down certain things. There's because a
lot of things going on.
It take a village.
Listen, there's a lot of reasons why Elm City Community Softball exists.
Right.
And there's a lot of reasons why you and I exist.
Right.
And I know that this is just a way for people to get to know who you are so they can go to where you are for now until you can get, the platform.
Absolutely.
Yeah. But
absolutely.
I'm glad that I'm able to bring you here for
the
first time. And I'm amazed that it's your first time.
And I want to thank Marcy because if it wasn't for Marcy, then I, like she said, I really wouldn't be here. And I'm proud of you because
thank you.
I didn't know this was even here. I was like, where?
I said,
and yes.
51 Elm Street. It's on Orange Street next to Degale's.
Right. And
I give specifics.
Then I circled the block twice and boom, a parking spot open right across the street. So I was like, you know what?
Probably behind me.
Yes. And Then the door was up. Then I looked. I said, "Duh, let me hurry up." And this ain't enough time for me. And I apologize, folks, but I shall return on time, early, everything with coffee and tea and everything.
All right, I want to know when is this commitment? Is it next week? Is it next month? What are we doing?
Next week.
Next week. Okay, so next week we're going to have the complete show. But for Sunday, I want some of y'all to come out for Sunday and check us out. Because Sunday isn't going to be nice Sunday.
Oh, no. Well, this
Are we closing
Sunday.
Sunday? This Sunday's open.
This Sunday, I have to videotape and take photos at the R&B
I forgot they have that
brunch day party.
Where's that?
It's 475 Long Wharf at the Canal Dock Boathouse.
Oh.
And it's from 1 to 5, 1 through 3.
I knew nothing about that.
Bar.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And then open bar 1 to 3. And then my brother's having the sundresses and linen there the first week of August.
Right.
So that's the same place, right?
If it's 475.
I don't know. I'll find out.
Long Wharf.
Let me know so I can get a ticket for you right now. Because, I love going hanging out.
Thank
but
you,
we have
Marcy,
our 1
for
minute.
having me.
He's going to be back next week, guys.
60 seconds.
And he's going to be here at 10.
Yes.
15 now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll
So
be
we're
here
going to
early.
get the full story next week. Thank you, Bud. And I'm sorry about, Bud did say he loved it.
Bud always love it.
We
Thank
love you guys. Have
Thank
a
you, big
wonderful
bro.
day, and we'll see you next week. Harry, again, thank you. You've been listening to MarceyLynn once again on WNHHLP 103.5 FM, New Haven Independent, your home for community radio. Peace, hair grease, love, Twiz, I love you. See you next week on time.